she's back on the telly with a new series, Cook Once, Judy, Eat Twice. Yep, that's mine and Judy's. We love the sound of that. My kind of show and Judy's. It's the wonderful Nadiya Hussain. I'm sure there's so many people in this audience thinking, yeah, I need to know more about that. Cook Once, Eat Twice.
Yeah.
Tell us about this show.
Well, this is it's on iPlayer right now because we've just finished the series, and there's a lovely book that goes with it. And it's. I grew up in a house where wasting was not a thing. You did not waste. If you could save it, you could dehydrate it, pickle it, use it somehow, freeze it. You did it, and that's how I grew up. And I kind of don't know any different.
I've just remembered. Don't you use your cooking oil to paint the fence?
Yes. So leftover.
She's not joking.
Yes, I'm not
Random, I love that.
Leftover cooking oil I used to waterproof my fences because why would you...
It's a really good idea.
Right. So, you know, that's kind of how I live my life. And it felt really important to put all of that down in a book because I think that more and more, as lots of different communities and as a nation, we're wanting to do better in terms of wastage and saving more money, saving time and all of that.
I mean, the cost of food... Like, shrinkflation is real. The cost, and you feel like it's sometimes... am I going mad how much this costs?
Yeah, we've got teenagers, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
Like, are they not eating you out of house
It's 24/7, isn't it?
All the time.
And then all their friends.
Exactly.
I think the book's great. I think the book and the show's great. I'm obsessed already because even the other day, I think we have leftovers. It's just a cultural thing from where I grew up as well. It was just very much like stew down the place and we last for like 3 weeks or... Not 3 weeks, exaggeration. Not 3 days.
You could die, Judy.
3 days, do you know what I mean? Because my son threw something the other... had a little bit of rice left, and I was saying to him, that's £5. That there is £5. But you was influenced by your parents, you were saying as well, like, because of how they were doing it. Why do you think it's so important now, really?
We've got to teach our children to learn how to use their money, learn how to use waste and budget and just, you know, and to get by because it's great you're at home and you're seeing me do it, but you're going to have to go out into the big, wide world and do that for yourself. And it's good because actually I'm starting to see, like, even though, like, I'd love for them to do a lot more around the house, actually I'm starting...
Really?
Yeah.
Last time you were here, you said you make them clear the whole house up every Sunday.
No, not really. They don't really... I can't find them on a Sunday. They're usually in bed.
Oh, I wonder why.
Yeah. But now I'm starting to see things like there's little glimmers of hope where they're like, Mum, what should I do with this? Or, Mum, shall we throw this away? So they're asking the question, which to me is like job done. It means that when they go to their own houses, they will also ask that question. And so whatever it was that was instilled into me through my community and the people I grew up with will hopefully be instilled in them. So, yeah.
I love the idea of the show. I make Christmas dinner last about 10 days.
Love
and
it.
just pray that no one leaves with salmonella. You know, so many things. And things like curries and stuff always taste so much better a few days later anyway, don't they? And you were saying you make them into samosas and stuff. But I wanted to ask you about something different, which is this idea... I've been watching Slow Horses, and they have a flight fund for spies that get uncovered. But you talk about a sort of runaway fund that every woman or every girl should have a runaway fund.
Running away money.
Yeah, running away money. Tell me about that theory. Yeah.
Running away money, like, I did not know it was a thing, and I grew up in a house where everything was tight. Like, it was, like, red letters, you know, bailiffs. You know, we were just very, and so I was very much... Like, for me, when I had independence and I had my own money, I always had something on the side. Even if it was little, it was mine. And even if everybody knew about it, nobody was getting access to that.
Did your mum teach you that?
No. She should have had some. Like, no, she absolutely did not. Life taught me that. Life taught me that I need to look after myself. And so that's something, and that's something that I teach my children. I teach my boys, but mostly my daughter. I'm like, you, Missy, need to know how to... Like, you really need to look after yourself. So we always have running away money, and she talks about it openly. I love it.
It's that thing of you get £10, you put £2 down, and no one don't need to know.
Exactly. Exactly.
That financial literacy, we've talked about it a lot before. It is so important. We've also talked about our children, because we've both got teens the same age. Who are maybe, definitely fleeing the nest.
Yeah, they are. They are, for sure.
It's heartbreaking. How are you coping with it? Because I'm going in, getting extra cuddles. I'm like trying to save them up.
It just happened with the second one.
They come back, right?
Yeah, they come back a bit, but, you know, frankly, too often.
Oh, no! I want them to come back.
Yeah, I think think I don't know, my eldest is like, I'm not sure, because he does zoology and he's learning falconry and he's like loves animals. So I think he's just going to stay home and, like, just collect animals at home. I'm not sure. But, like, it's really scary because when I had them, I had 2 really close together within a year.
You were so young.
And I was really young, and it was lovely to have them. And they definitely grew up with me. I didn't raise them as much. I think I definitely raised my daughter. And it's really interesting because I had them close together, but I didn't think about the fact that they're going to leave together as well. So my nest is going to be really empty really quickly. My little girl's loving it, though. She's like, so I can have his room. I'm like, what are you going to do?
It was nuts. She's thinking about having a bigger room, but look at her, it's so gorgeous. But you know what? They're leaving, but you've got 2 big celebrations coming up.
Yeah.
Your big 40 birthday and 20 years married.
Yeah.
Like, maybe this is the best time that they're leaving the home. What do you have planned? What do you have planned for your 40th and 20 years, which is beautiful?
I mean, I can't believe it. We'll be married 20 years. It's like definitely the best half. Like definitely this half of this 20 was just amazing. He's amazing. He's a good human. Like at his core, he's a good human, and that's what I love about him.
Not touching the flight fund, then?
No, he's definitely not. That's why he's a keeper. But yeah, no. I mean, I don't know how we're going to celebrate it, but I think they're old enough now where we can just go off and maybe like go on a getaway or something, go on a nice holiday. But yeah, I can't quite believe that I'm in my golden girl era. Like I'll be 40, and I'm quite excited about it. Actually.
Go, yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite excited about it.
You look so much younger than 40. It's probably all of that beautiful skin. You've obviously experienced colorism as well, isn't it? You've talked about that. But, you know, I think you're in your best... Don't you feel like you're in your best stage? 39 going to 40?
Like, I feel like I just know myself really, really well. And if I look back at when I was young and I looked at the women who were in their 40s, they were just always they just felt really sad. And they always felt like they were always just bogged down, and they felt a lot older than they were. I just don't want to be that person, because I got so much left in me that I definitely don't feel 40, but yeah, who cares?
And we love it. We absolutely love it.
It's so great, because it sounds like every experience that you had, you turned it round. Everything you didn't like, you turned it round the other way. Nadiya, it's always a joy to have you here. Always. Thank you so much, and happy birthday, early birthday.
Thank you.